Okay, not that this is medical advice. Please do your own research and stuff. Um, I started Pregnenolone, which is a precursor to like DHEA and everything. My testosterone and DHEA has been in the toilet for like at least a year, if not 2 years. I know for sure when I was admitted to the hospital with aseptic meningitis. But anyways, and my cortisol is low normal. I passed ACTH testing, so I'm no longer in secondary adrenal insufficiency. But I kept screaming, well, not really screaming, because you know how doctors would react to that. And this is coming from a nurse, about my hormones as my ME/CFS just continued to get worse and worse and worse. And at one point my endo was like, you can try DHEA, but with your history with PCOS, I don't think, because some in the ME/CFS crowd have tried like very low dose testosterone cream, and like it's not daily, it's multiple times a week or weekly, I don't know. But I asked, and he's like, with your history of PCOS, don't really want to go there. Okay. But my ME/CFS was just continuing to get worse ever since I didn't have IVIG for those 3 months, sorry, word finding. So I started the new birth control pill, the Slind, that is a progestin, and it's very like spironolactone, and my POTS and my severe autonomic dysfunction failure does not like it. My heart rate's been all over the place. Honestly, since COVID 1 and 2, my heart rate's been all over the place, and BP was all over the place. Anyways, it's gotten better the last couple weeks. So I was like, and then there was the whole issue with vitamin D. So for long COVID and for auto-inflammatory. So for long COVID, they want your vitamin D above 50. For auto-inflammatory, autoimmune, that's the word I was looking for, they want you between 60 and 90. Well, all of a sudden, since increasing my calcium, because apparently I'm not I don't know, something happened with Fosamax when I started for the osteoporosis, that my calcium went into the toilet and my PTH went elevated, and we're half thinking that's what was causing the hyperkalemia. Why I don't like fucking meds, I'm just saying. So endo had me increase my calcium to 2,300 milligrams a day. I do 1,300 milligrams powder, and then 1,000 milligram natural Tums. So I've been doing that. My PTH is now normal, and my total calcium was in the normal range, but my ionized was a little low. My PCP was like, this doesn't make sense to me. So I then emailed my endo, and he's like, it's probably a false reading or something. I don't think it is, but I think it's just that the ionized hasn't responded like the total has yet to what I'm taking in. But my vitamin D is now 49. And, my mood's been crap, partly because COVID 1 and 2 put me back to ground zero of severe ME/CFS and all of that. So I increased my vitamin D to 10,000 international units, got the side effect of tummy trouble. So now I have it twice a day with both dosages of calcium. At the same time, after doing my labs on Wednesday, I started the Pregnenolone. And for the first time in 3 years, I feel half human. I'm still having to pace, but I see the light. It has caused a little anxiety and stuff, so I'm very sensitive, so I have to watch. I'm not increasing it just yet and monitoring it. And I found a doctor that treats ME/CFS, since Dr. Sistrom left for research. And I am going to pay, if I could get into UMass, I might not have to pay the copay because they're contracted with Medicaid and Medicare. But to get into that would be November, December. And there's things with the ME/CFS we have not looked into and the long COVID, like latent infections. We know I had the herpes simplex, the cold sore on my face, that went to my nerves and caused vertigo and all that stuff. I'm so tired. I'm burnt out. I'm honestly burnt out. I had my MCAS GI yesterday, which other than the 2 reactions to my husband on accident giving me maltodextrin, that put me into awful abdominal edema for 2 days. I was like, that was just awful. And the reaction to the pooling bags for the IVIG. We usually do it from the bottle, but it was leaking, and we tried to save the infusion, and was not worth it. I had to take prednisone for the first time in over a year. It wasn't anaphylaxis, thank God, but it was revving up like every time the Benadryl wore off, and the Benadryl was only lasting an hour or 2, so that kind of sucks. So I had to take my as needed prednisone, which my MCAS has been so stable. It's with the Dupixent and the IVIG and all the MCAS meds, I've been really good. I can eat food again thanks to the IVIG. I was worried. I saw autonomic neurology, and since COVID round 1 and 2 has put me back, I was so scared they were going to take away the IVIG, because with the IVIG I'm conscious. I can do some stuff. I've been able to do my bed exercises 1 time a week. I'm slowly increasing. Oh, you can see my new tension unit. I'm treating my groin pool and my stomach right now. And sorry, the brain fog is so. But she's like, no, I definitely can see improvement. I'm getting feeling back in my feet. I haven't fallen or broken any bones since being back on the IVIG for at least 3 months. So since like last June. And my last full syncope episode was then. So that's good. I'm hoping seeing this new doctor will really help the ME/CFS. I hope he has some ideas. If he doesn't have ideas to help me with this, hopefully he'll at least watch my adrenal function, especially with the Pregnenolone. And hopefully we can rule out like underlying infections for me not getting better. And then. And maybe he'll even be willing to treat the dystonia or pain or something. I mean, I might just want to increase my LDN to see if that helps. So I haven't tried to see another ME/CFS doctor because I'm on all the treatments. There's nothing more they can do. But I kept sending everybody to this guy because of what we have at Brigham for ME/CFS. As much as I love you, Brigham, since System left, has not been great. So I've been sending a lot of people to the long COVID clinic and the dysautonomia international group to him, and somebody came back and reported that it was a good visit and that he really is trying to find the physical parts of ME/CFS and the things that we can fix, hopefully get a better quality of life. I'm sorry I haven't been on much, but I'll be honest, there's been a good couple months where since COVID I haven't wanted to do this anymore. It's just I won't do anything because of my kids and my husband and my family, but this is not a way to live, and it's just not a way to live. So